You could be tall, short, thin, fat, and be stroking. I be stroking. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I'm back for another 90-day fiance. The other way / that was the slash. The family did Chantel. I hope y'all having a good beginning to y'all week. Okay, look. I had some coffee. Okay, y'all, my Keurig got a little latte maker, so I'm just like on one, you dig? But you know what? It's better to have up and atom energy than low tone giving you nothing energy. And it was closed, bitch, because I've been tired all day. All right, our dryer broke, y'all. I'm trying to find somebody to fix it, but I'm almost tempted to just go ahead and buy a whole new dryer and washing machine instead. I'm over it. I almost want to be like, fine, I wanted to get a new one anyway. But anyway, you know, anybody got no money for all of that, so we got to see what's going on. We got to try to fix it first before I add more credit, okay, to get a damn washing machine and dryer. But anyway, y'all, that's in my life right now. I had to go to the laundromat this morning and do so much fucking laundry because we didn't know the dryer was broke when we was doing laundry. So we was washing shit, put it in the dryer, turned the dryer on, didn't realize the bitch wasn't spinning. So nothing was happening. Enough for the clothes to catch on fire and the dryer not spinning around and circulating the hot air. So yeah, that was an ordeal. So I had to wash wet clothes. That was fun at the laundromat, at the hot ass, expensive ass laundromat, y'all. I'm sorry, I have to tell y'all about this shit. Like, it used to cost like $1.75 to wash clothes, and then like, you know, your little 25 cents or whatever to dry. Now it costs, y'all, I spent, I want to say $25 washing clothes. To do 3 large loads, 1 small, and dry all of the loads. Bitch. Child, I need to hurry up and get my dryer fixed because that's expensive. So yeah, I'm sorry. In my life, let's go ahead and get into the stories. The stories. Jenny and Summit, y'all. Okay. So Jenny and Summit go to a holy place. Okay, a beautiful tree that they go by and pray. You know, I'm like, all right, I'm here for that. You gotta, you know, pray to Mother Nature. The universe, okay? And he brought her there because he's still hiding her from his parents. And he wants to tell her that is probably not going to change anytime soon. He's scared that his parents are going to come and yell and threaten and say something mean to Jenny. And I'm just like, well, if they're not going to kill her, then you need to go ahead and tell these people what the hell is going on. Because this is stressful for everybody watching, okay? Stressful for everybody watching because it feels like this is not going to happen. Even though it is so weird that Jenny and Submit seem very honestly into each other. Weirdest shit ever. Submit is so cute. Okay, like the sweetest guy. And, you know, I just can't believe that they are like truly in a real thing with one another. And it is just so difficult because in his culture, in his country, his family has to approve whoever he decides to be with. And they really don't want him to be with someone who isn't going to bear them grandchildren. That's like one of the main things about it all. So Submit says that he never knew love. He never knew real love until he loved him some Jenny. I said, oh, Submit. Then he wants to do like a ring ceremony, which is like adjacent to a wedding. Like it's like, we know what an engagement party / ring ceremony is, Submit. Okay, it's a way for you to stall and save time while you try to figure out how to handle this old shit pour of a situation. But they've had issues with the parents in the past. And it doesn't seem like that's going to be resolved. So Jenny is still worried about that. So they go grocery shopping. They go make some groceries. And then she proceeds to try and attempt to make his favorite Indian meal. And first of all, her sneezing and shit at the spices was hilarious. But him saying that he don't know what she was cooking for her 3 daughters all this time. I said, Jenny can't cook. Jenny can't cook. Oh, Lord. So then somebody knocks on the door, which makes everybody nervous because they're always scared that his parents are just going to pop up, you know, and drag him out by the hair and, you know, just kill everybody with a machete. So they're just real scared who's knocking on the door. And then they keep showing the preview, the look on Jenny's face. Like, we don't know if it's fear or happiness, but I kind of figured that it was her daughter. I figured that. And it was. I don't think that his parents want to be on camera. And I think if they would have came to that apartment, somebody would have approached them to be mic'd. So I don't think it's going to go down like that. I really don't. I don't think we'll ever see Submit's parents or his family. I just don't think that'll happen. Because I don't think they want to be involved in any of this, even if they do find out about it. So it's Christina, her daughter, and her daughter's wife. And Christina was very nice when she saw Submit. She hugged him. Jenny is in complete shock. He's in shock. He's happy for Jenny because now Jenny has someone there that's not just him, so she doesn't feel so alone. And it was a really beautiful moment, y'all. It was a really beautiful moment. Even though Christina says that she's there to check him about leaving her mom alone for so many days, you know, the initial moment is very sweet, and they ended up doing a group hug because she was so in shock. She's crying, and he hugs her, and then Christina hugs them, and then Christina's wife hugs on top of them, and it was like, oh my God, it's so sweet. Why can't Submit come to America? Oh, his parents. I forgot. My bad. Y'all, Corey and Evil Ian. Y'all, Evelyn is one mean bitch, boy. I swear. Like, I cannot with her. I cannot with her. She's very honest, but she's crass. And she doesn't care about anybody's feelings but her own. And she's a thought. She's a thought. And we found that out this episode. We didn't know that. We thought, but we didn't know. And so Raul, who is the only friend that Corey has on the island, they go and hike, all right? And they're talking, and Raul says, you know, Corey, the feeling is mutual with us. Like, I really like you. You're such a nice guy. You're a great guy. But I need to be honest with you. The whole neighborhood is calling you a cachuno. They calling him a cachuno, and it's like an animal with horns, like a bull, because his old lady is cheating on him. So in their little village, when you call somebody a cachuno, you saying your woman cheating on you. So this whole village is clowning the shit out of Corey because they know that Evelyn is still messing around with that ex-boyfriend, and they know that you making Corey be friends with Raul because Corey met Raul through Evelyn. You making them be friends, and you had a sexual relationship with Raul. Raul never said anything until now because he feels like he and Corey are real friends now. So he tells Corey, on top of the fact that everybody's laughing at you and calling you a fool, I fucked your old lady before y'all met. I said, no, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. And Corey is upset, so he goes back to the apartment, and she's gluing up pictures on the wall like a fucking high school girl making a scrapbook. And I'm just like, really? Like, so when he tells her everything that Raul told him, she says that Raul is just jealous. Okay, everybody, the village, everybody's just jealous. And he says, I guess so, since Raul said you had sex with him too. And she was like, he said that, huh? I said, yes, he did say that, okay? She says that was before they even met, so it shouldn't matter. She doesn't care who he messed with before her. And he says, but you did ask me to get on social media and block all of my exes, which I did for you. She didn't have shit to say about that, okay? It had nothing to say then. Then he brings up the promise ring that he gave her that she doesn't want to wear. She says she doesn't want to wear it. So he's like, are you in this or not? And she says, well, I guess I'm not. He asks if she's still messing around with her ex. And she says no, but he was there before Corey and he's going to be there after Corey. Okay? I said, oh, word? That's what you telling Corey? That you're going to be here, but you're going to be here one day and gone another? I don't care about that. I care about this man who don't want to be with me because I'm crazy as hell. So then, to hurt her feelings, because I think she deserved it, Corey was like, you know, you probably had sex with him in this room right now on this bed that we sleep in every night. You probably had sex with him here. And she starts to cry and she's like, wow, that's really low. And I'm like, bitch, he had to get down there with you. Like, you didn't give a shit about his feelings. Why should he care about yours and your crocodile tears? Then she tell him that he should go. He said he think he done made the worst decision in his life. I said, yeah, you did. We was trying to tell you. We was trying to tell you before you left that you shouldn't be trying to leave for that crazy-ass, evil-ass girl. But you did it anyway. Devin and Jihoon. Y'all, just when I thought Devin and Jihoon might make it, they give us the problem, and it's the problem that I thought it was. Jihoon ain't got no money like that. Jihoon not only don't have no money like that, Jihoon is not responsible with the money that he does have. All right. Everything has been falling on Devin, and she's already stressed out about that. So they go to the park as a family, and he tells her that he quit his job. And I'm like, wait a minute, why did you quit your job? I guess so he could come there. They probably wouldn't let him off from work, so he had to quit to come out there. I don't know if he was communicating that accurately, but he quit his job. She's stressed out because she's about to move to South Korea. He doesn't have an apartment. How are you going to pay for the apartment? Because once I come over there, I can't work. So you're going to have me and a new baby. You have no job. You have no money saved. You had 9 months to figure this out, and you still haven't done it. He keeps telling Devin not to worry about it. You don't worry. You don't worry. Trust me. And Devin is tired of hearing that shit. Even in the confessional, she was like, I am tired of hearing that. I need to see it now. So then it's time for him to go back home so that he can get everything ready for her. And she doesn't want him to leave. He doesn't want to leave. It's a very stressful situation. It was a stressful trip because he didn't get a lot of sleep. They're, dealing with the baby. But, they, I guess, gonna have to work it out because he said he gonna figure it out. But I feel like she gonna be moving to South Korea and it's gonna be some problems and some issues. She doesn't think he understands the severity of the situation. Neither do I. So y'all, Paul and Karini. So Karini tells her mom that she feels like Paul will never change and that their relationship is over. She just can't take it anymore. She doesn't want to be stressed out dealing with Paul anymore, so she wants to go and get a divorce. And y'all know her mama happy about that. Her mama don't like Paul. She can't wait for Paul to leave her damn daughter alone. So she says as soon as they can get back to the city, they'll go ahead and file for divorce because she don't have to deal with that if she don't want to. And she's worried about handling her baby on her own. But her mom was like, girl, you got us and you got your brothers. You don't have to worry about nothing. Okay, this baby will be taken care of and very much loved. You're going to be all right. Send Paul ask them divorce papers and send his ass back to America. He crazy. Okay, he's crazy. She said Paul is a bad guy. I said, oh, Lord, he a bad guy now. He was the same dude when you decided to marry him and get pregnant by him. But whatever. Moving on to Aladdin and Laura. So, Aladdin and Laura are on their way to the beach. And Laura has a bad attitude, y'all. She is not feeling it at all. She's not excited about going to the desert beach. I'm like, girl, you should be excited to go any damn where. You only been there for a week and you already upset and missing home. How you gonna move here for the rest of your life and it's only been 1 week and already you all upset? But anyway, the wedding is soon, and her son is refusing to come, so that's really upsetting her. The closer they get to the wedding, realizing that she won't have any family there. So she starts to cry, and he doesn't know what she's crying for. He feels like, you made the decision to marry me, so, just worry about that. You made a decision to come here and be with me and make this sacrifice for me, so just deal with it. They go out on the beach. And he expresses that to her. And she says, you could have a little bit more compassion for me. I've given up a lot for you. And he says, you know what? You're right. You have given up a lot. And I imagine that it's not easy. And you know what? We'll work on it, And it was a moment of maybe him learning he needs to be a little bit more sensitive because his attitude is to only care about how he feels. All right, obviously. So, yeah. Y'all, Laura is already homesick and it's only been a week. Shit. So let's get to the family day, Chantel. So Pedro talks to his sister Nicole on the phone. She had been trying to call him when he was at the ranch, but they took their phone, so he couldn't really talk to her then. When they get on the phone and he tells her where he was, she's upset because she feels like he's disloyal for spending time with Thomas and River. And he's like, look, what do you mean I'm disloyal? Like, I have to try to make it work. That's my wife's family, But Nicole doesn't see it that way. Nicole feels like it's them against Chantel and her family. And that's not how any of this works. Pedro is married to Chantel. It is Pedro and Chantel, and then you and your mama, and then Chantel's family. But this is about Pedro and Chantel. It's not about you and Pedro or you and your mom and Pedro. Okay, like that. She works on my nerves, y'all. But she tells him that the grandmother is not doing that well, and she was feeling some type of way about the fact that he came there and didn't come to see her, which is understandable. Okay. But what is not understandable is Nicole blaming everything on Chantel because Chantel came there, so he didn't have time to go and see his grandmother. When the truth of the matter is, if you had not been been throwing your friend's cooch in his face to try to get him to break up with Chantel, maybe he could have spent some time with his grandmother. If you want to blame anybody, you can blame yourself, because it was all about partying and hanging out with the friends and having Karambe or Karama or whatever the fuck her name is humping Pedro's leg all damn night. So you can say what you want to, and Pedro can say what he wants to. That is not Chantel's fault. You should have fit that shit into your schedule. You was there for a nice little bit of time before Chantel got there. And all you did, night after night, was hang out with them thought-ass friends of yours and Nicole's. Pedro says that Nicole need to get along with Chantel and her family because he needs Chantel to help them get over here. But she not really trying to hear that shit. Either way, he says he's going to find a plane ticket and get there to be there for the grandmother. So Nicole meets up with her skeezy ass friend Karamba, and they talk about how mad she is that Pedro went camping with River and Thomas. Then she tells her about how he wants to, bring them over to America, but she doesn't want to go because she doesn't want to have to live there with Chantel and be around their family. It's going to be all this drama, and it's just a messy situation. And I'm like, girl, please, you want to come to America. You do. And then once again, she's like, so you want to see Pedro when he comes in town, and Karambe or whatever her name is. It's like, yeah, I want to see him because Chantel needs to learn, okay? She needs to learn to be grateful for the man that she has. And I'm like, bitch, first of all, you don't know Pedro like that. You know Pedro in the capacity of being your friend's brother who you had a crush on. You are not married to Pedro. You don't go through the highs and lows with Pedro. You didn't spend money to get Pedro over here on a K1 visa, bitch. You have not been through anything with Pedro in order for you to know what type of man he is in his marriage to Chantel. At the end of the day, Pedro is manipulative as shit and doing everything he's doing with Chantel and her family in order to get his family to America. Get him to be a naturalized citizen. He's a fucking user. And you and the sister can go and hump some other nigga's leg and find y'all some business. Okay? But Nicole, don't act like you ain't already living off of Pedro, because he's sending y'all money and paying for all of y'all clothes and laptops and phones and all of that shit and rent and everything. He already paying for everything. Child, y'all better get out my face with this old skeezy ass friend. So Pedro tells Chantel about the trip to the DR and going to check on his grandmother. And he asked for her to come. And I was like, oh, all right, Pedro. That was a good move. And she was like, I appreciate you including me in your decision making. I want to acknowledge that you, done that. Thank you for that. But I don't know if I want to go and deal with your family so soon after what happened. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. And he like, look, babe, I need you to be there for me. This is about my grandmother. This is about me going there to be there for her. And I need your support. And Chantel says, well, look, I have to go because I don't trust you. After you and homegirl was humping each other's legs like some offbeat chihuahuas, I gotta come because I can't trust that once you get around your sister and your friends, they won't influence you to try to fuck over me again. Because that's what they did last time. Okay? So Chantel says she will come, and he says, great. You supporting me and I'm supporting you. She says, that's great, but I'm still not ready to see your mom and your sister yet. Just not. Deal with it. Chantel tells her mom about her going to the DR to support Pedro. And her mom says that she was treated so badly the last time. And, Winter needs her right now. Winter hasn't talked to Jai yet. That's still up in the air. And y'all, I was on Twitter while the show was on, and I was dying laughing because everybody was posting, we need Jai. Where's Ja Rule? Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen Dave Chappelle, Killing Me Softly. Either Killing Me Softly or For What It's Worth. One of those comedy shows that he did, there was a joke about how when something was going on and it was like, yeah, man, the news was covering something. It was like, yeah, man, let's get Ja Rule on the line and see what he has to say. I need Ja Rule to make sense of all of this. So it was just funny because everybody on Twitter was posting that like, hello, where is Ja? Why are we not dealing with the Winter Ja situation after last week's episode? Why is there no continuation of this shit? That's because Ja was like, bitch, I'm not coming tape with y'all. Y'all can go ahead with that. That's why. Okay, Ja is on the run right now. They also said it at the end of the Down For Me video with Charlie Baltimore and him. And y'all remember the guy, Clarence Williams? I don't know if y'all know who Clarence Williams is. He's an actor, but he played a detective. And they was looking for Charlie and Ja Rule. And they were, where's Ja? I'm sorry, y'all. If you don't know, then you don't know how funny this shit really is. I'm sorry. Anyway, so getting back to the storyline. The mama don't want Chantel to go to the Dominican Republic, but Chantel is hell-bent on supporting her man. So she's going. So Karen said, well, I'm going to come and have your back. And Chantel is like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't care. Karen said, I'm coming to the Dominican Republic because Pedro did not treat you the way that you should have been treated. So me and Daddy and River, we're all coming to the Dominican Republic. And that's it. I said, okay, Karen, get it out. We got it. Y'all going to the DR. Okay, so Karen meets with Pedro and her trying to speak Spanish. Look, y'all, she's failing, but the fact that she's even making the effort. Because they got some of y'all that don't even want to learn these people's language and you fucking them. So I got an appreciation for the fact that Karen is trying to learn Spanish, but not good enough for them to have this whole conversation in Spanish, so they got to switch back to English. And Pedro was like, her Spanish is worse than my English. Yeah, but Chantel's Spanish is better than your English. Ha ha. Okay, look. It's a struggle either way, all right? Being bilingual even a little bit is a plus for me. But Karen expresses that she's worried about Chantel and how, how she was treated the last time she was there. And she wants to come too in order to support Chantel. And Pedro said that no, we're not ready for this. We're not ready for this because, I'm just trying to work on it with your family. We need to work on it with my family, and then we can bring the families together. But we can't do this right now. Like, this is not the time for that. I'm going to be with my grandmother. My grandmother is sick. This is not the time. It's an emergency. This is not the time for that. Karen says, I come in peace, but if my peace is disturbed or anyone in my family's peace is disturbed, well, then I'm every woman and it is all in me. I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay, look. I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute, what? Why are we quoting Shaka Khan and Whitney Houston right now? Okay? I'm every woman. It's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can cast a spell so that you can't tell. Mix a special groove, put fire inside of you. Anytime you feel danger or fear, then instantly I will appear, 'cause I'm every woman. Hey. Anything you want them, baby, I do it naturally. Okay, look, I had to after she said that. What y'all want me to do? Karen said, if Lydia and Nicole don't want to get hurt, then I suggest they not conspire to hurt my children. I said, well, fuck it up then, baby. Like, I can't even say nothing to Miss Karen. Go ahead, Miss Karen, do you, baby. Okay, after what happened last time, I can't judge you. I can't be mad at you neither. So when Pedro and Chantel are packing, Chantel tells Pedro that because of what happened last time, there better be some checking of the Karema girl, okay? The Macarena girl or whatever her name is. That skeezy little chick, okay? The little skis, all right? She better be checked, all right? And, Pedro is like, I know that Chantel, want me to defend her and everything, but it's not the time for that. I'm like, look, it will arise. You better know it. So when they get there, Chantel doesn't want to see his family immediately, so she goes back to the hotel, and he's kind of upset, but he goes to his mom and his sister's house, and they're happy to see him without Chantel, so they're like, oh, so Chantel stayed at home? And he was like, no, she's at the hotel. And the mom is like, well, why didn't she come? And he was like, because as soon as she came through the door, Nicole was going to act a plumb fool, so that's why I didn't, invite her. And she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I would have been on my best behavior. It's her, it's not me. And even the mama was looking at her like, now come on, Nicole. Come on now, Nicole. Okay? She gonna defend her kids, but I think she knows that Nicole be doing the absolute most. Pedro then explains to his family that in order to get them to America, he needs them to get along with Chantel and her family so that he can convince Chantel to get them to come over to America because he needs her help. When they go and apply, he's going to need Chantel's support there. He says he needs Chantel, so he needs for them to understand that they need to move in a certain way in order for them to get the job done. And the way they was talking, it sounded like a scheme that Todd had cooked up to bring the bullshit to you. like I'm saying, y'all, it sounds fucked up. It sounds like you're using Chantel in order to, harvest the American dollar. I can't believe I'm saying this ignorant shit. No, I'm just joking. But it does feel like that Pedro and his family are using Chantel. And all of the things that he's doing to correct the relationship with Chantel's family all seem so that she will have to do the same thing in return. When at the end of the day, I feel like, even though I feel like River is with the shits and the mama is with the shits, I feel like Chantel's family isn't as aggressive in these current couple of, like the last season, on the other show and on this show. I just kind of feel like, especially because of Thomas, they don't have a Thomas. That's what it is. They don't have a Thomas. They don't have somebody in their family talking sense. And that's probably because of that damn mama. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all that right now. That mama. Let me tell you something. Okay, something ain't right about that mama. Okay, talking about Pedro's mama. Okay, I'm just telling y'all right now how I feel about it. Especially if we found out that Pedro's and Nicole's daddy was probably some married man that she was starting around with. Okay, Nicole goes on to say that she doesn't want to fake the funk with Chantel's family to get over to America. And I'm like, well, I appreciate that, Nicole. I appreciate that, because it shouldn't be like that. Like, it shouldn't be like that at all. But I do feel like Pedro is trying to get his family to get along with her family, even if that means telling them that this is the sole reason. He does seem to still want to be with Chantel, but because he's such a manipulator, I don't know if it's actually genuine. But either way, Nicole, your family is just as fucked up, if not even more, okay, than Chantel's family. Chantel's family is with the shits, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Chantel's family have reason to feel the way they feel, because we've uncovered that you and your mom are with some flaw shit, and Pedro was going along with it and might have accidentally fell in love with the mark. Okay, but they honestly had reason to feel how they do. They did. And even though Chantel's family has been fucked up to Pedro's family in the past, I feel like they make more of an effort to be cordial or even somewhat accepting of Pedro than Pedro's family does for Chantel. Now, I'm saying that, but Karen, no. I felt like if River could make up with Pedro and Karen is still on her bullshit, I just don't understand. I just don't understand, okay? I did think it was funny. I forgot, y'all, when Pedro and Karen was talking, and he was like, what, you gonna come down here so you can whip my mother's ass? And she said, we can handle this like some ladies. And he was like, so what that mean? You're gonna be shifting the hair around and stuff? And she said, if need be. Your mama the one threatening to whip everybody ass. That was your mom. So if she want these hands, I could take this wig off and show y'all where Karen grew up at. Anyway, y'all, that was 90 Day Fiance the other way, the family day Chantel. Y'all, I'm enjoying it thus far. I hope y'all are too. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see y'all in the next one.